All right, guys. Well, Coda and I were talking. No, really, we probably were talking. And he's always listening. He doesn't do a lot of talking. But I was thinking about all the savings that I mentioned in my last video. Now, there's one thing I should point out, because if you go down this route, it's really going to be an important step that you follow. What that has to do with is when you position wood and you butt up the seams running horizontally or vertically on the interior of your tiny house. What can happen is something that's really, really bad and really, really costly if you forget to do it. So check this out. Very important. So if you guys can imagine, you're at the Home Depot or Lowe's or wherever you guys shop and you're trying to save some money. So you buy a whole bunch of this strapping. And as I mentioned, this stuff can come in 1x3 and 1x4 size, maybe different sizes in your area. But it's got some imperfections, but for the most part, it's solid, right? It's pretty good stuff to use for an interior, especially on a budget. So let's say you buy this stuff and you're going to position it horizontally on the interior of your building. Now, what's important is that you pay special attention to two things: expansion and contraction. So what expansion is basically the wood will expand, so it'll get bigger. And this gap here between the two rows you're going to be putting up, or you'll probably put up like 40 rows, but between the rows will get tighter. That's fine, nothing really happens. When it contracts, however, when the air gets really, really dry, often if you have a wood stove going, it tends to happen in the winter because humidity's lower, the wood will shrink. So this way, side to side, it'll get smaller. Well, what'll happen is you'll start to develop a gap here. Sometimes the gap's small and you don't really see it. Sometimes it's big. Trouble with that is you can now see in behind the wood. Usually that's not a problem if you don't have things like the plastic poly or insulation. But if you have any of those things like I do, as soon as that wood gap opens up and you can see pink insulation or plastic poly, that whole rustic feeling is now gone out the window and you just feel like you wasted all that wood and all that money spent on it. So my suggestions and options you have available to you. You can actually paint the plastic poly with a plastic type paint that's black in color. That's a real cheap option. So you basically go, I think Bin, B-I-N, makes it and sticks to almost anything. You get some black, you paint that plastic poly, and sure enough, when that gap opens up, all you see is darkness. That's great. That's cheap. Might be great for you. The second option, you go and buy some real cheap 1/4 inch OSB, oriented strand board. Cheaper than plywood, hence why I'd use it. Tack that on the wall first, paint that dark black. Perfect. All you see then when you see the gap is black. Another option is to basically get some wood like this and put some sort of a contour on the edges so that they interlock. Now those contours can be everything from tongue and groove to a shiplap. Now if you have a router and you got a bit of time, check out YouTube because there's all kinds of videos. But those two types of contours allow the wood to link together and actually overlap each other in the joint that's created. And when that wood expands and contracts, you don't actually have any gap that opens up. All that ends up happening is you can see the gap and you can see the wood behind it. So that's not a problem, and that might be your other option. But for the most part, if you don't do those two things, paint the background black or put some sort of tongue and groove or shiplap joint in there, you're going to have problems and it's going to be costly, and you guys are going to kick yourself because you didn't listen to these tips. So that's my 2 cents, guys. I really hope you can use some of those tips there. I know I've found out the hard way before, and I've heard of others doing the same, and I just hope that these tips make it so you don't find out that hard way as well. In the meantime, you guys, I appreciate all you watching. Come on back next time. I'm sure we'll be up to something new. One thing's for certain, I got to finish the interior of that tiny house. So you're going to be seeing me doing that before long. Appreciate you all watching. We'll see you next time.